think it's really, really critical to remember, or at least to keep in mind, that when we talk to people, I think that sometimes as a society, and I experienced this, where I was very, very fearful of making that break with the Trump world when I had wanted to and I felt compelled to, because I had a constitutional responsibility and a moral obligation to do so. But I was really afraid. I was afraid of being completely ostracized by my tribe, the Republican Party, which I had been a part of. That was where all of my social and professional circles were formed. And I was also really afraid of being completely chastised and ousted by the left, because I had made poor choices. I had been part of something that was dangerous and wrong. And I felt isolated. And, I think when we talk to people, we need to come from a perspective that when you're in a situation like that, and it's really difficult to put into words and to explain if you haven't experienced it yourself, but I was viewing the world through this very singular lens. And when I felt at the time, when people started talking to me about, maybe you should start thinking about the cult deprogramming, or at least thinking in that way, or doing some research, it made me almost dig my heels in harder. Nobody that is a part of something dangerous wants to be told they're part of something dangerous. I think that we need to approach conversations from an educational perspective, and also to make sure that people are being heard and listened to, and to approach things as, I want to hear your point of view, but this is mine, and this would be a slow progress. But in order to get out from this moment, we have to get through this moment. And I think that we have to, as a society, practice a little bit more empathy and understanding for the people that have been seduced and sucked into Donald Trump's sanctum and his movement irrationally and falsely, because he has built this movement off of fear and propaganda and lies, and that's how authoritarians rise to power.